Jim, I guess what was the big difference for Prager today, just stuff-wise, versus last week, you think?
Last week normally he throws his fastball up and his breaking ball down, and last week he's had a really rough day. He had his fastball down, his breaking ball up. So as simple as that. Florida, they made him pay for it. So I thought, for us to strike out 12 against a team that makes a big, heavy, physical two-strike adjustments that says a lot about how those guys threw. But it's an awesome response from Ryan, especially the first inning, strike out 4 guys. So proud of him.
The night that Gavin had, the 2 home runs and the grand slam. What have you seen from him as a true freshman? Certainly doesn't look like a fish out.
Yeah, he stays on the ball, and so he stays on the ball. I think his first college homer was to right field, I think. So staying on the ball the other way allows you to handle the breaking balls that get thrown up, and that's what he hit, a hanging breaking ball in the first inning, and another one. I think the lefty. He was on the ropes and he punched out Targac. He started feeling better about his breaking ball, and he threw him on the first pitch that he fouled straight back, and I think he went back to it and left it up again. So, but yeah, he's a heck of a player, as we knew when we signed him.
Taking out Prager in the 7th, was that move predetermined? Should he get into traffic there in that?
Well, they hit the three. I think that one inning where we made the leadoff error, that took a lot, and then they had 3 2-out, 2-strike singles, right? One in the infield, and then 2 flares, or a flare, one in the infield, and then another flare. That inning took a lot out of them, and then in the 6th they smoked 3 balls, right? So, and then we were at the bottom of the lineup. They had the left-handed hitter to start off with, and I just said, hey man, just give me each guy you can get, and as soon as you don't get one, I'll come get you. And the catcher put a nice bunt down to keep the inning alive.
Those 2 relievers, Ashenbeck and Stewart. What did you see from them tonight? Yeah,
Stewie's turned into a real reliable piece for us. He can spin that breaking ball, gets the righties and the lefties out. We tried to sneak another fastball by Hines. That didn't turn out great. But and then Ashenbeck is just money in the bank and got the big double play ball in the 9th inning. So those guys are just they're reliable. Now you get some. It's always good, just like anything else in life. You know what you're getting when they come out of the bullpen. You're going to get this or you're going to get that.
Jim, I know it's a long season, but just looking at Ryan, how big was it for him to come out and have a really good start? So you get 2 bad starts in a row to start SEC play and starts missing
no
your mind
question.
a little bit.
Yeah, it's a great statement by you. And he managed his way through his freshman year. There was never a real dominant SEC start. He just kind of threw strikes and gave us a chance that year, and then he got hurt. So this is one of those he needs to grow from for sure. You're 100% accurate. He needed it. I needed it. I needed to see him do it in this league, and especially Mississippi State after the weekend they just came off of. I think they had 31 singles in the weekend last weekend, and so that just that's hard to do, man. That just tells you how much they battle at home plate, because a lot of those are probably with 2 strikes.
Now I know you can't control the pace of play, but with the threat of the weather, what does it do for you to know that this one got all 9 innings in without?
Well, first of all, thankful to our field crew, field staff, maintenance staff. But just you don't want to play double headers and try to avoid playing. We could have played 3 SEC games in 24 hours. That's tough to do. But and then obviously only getting to use Stewie and Ashenbeck certainly can pitch again this weekend if needed.
That's good.